Today in the shop, my helper and I are working on a project. It's been a long time in the making. This, as I understand it, is a foul tally light. It's a three-sided triangular thing for high school basketball. And the person who told me that basically just remembered it from their childhood, but they have no idea how it actually functions. It has a plug with a tremendous number of pins. I don't have the controller at all. You'll notice there are fewer wires than there are pins inside the plug. I assume we've got ground, common ground, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power wires, which seems to match what I see there, though there's a lot of repeated colors. So if anyone ever used one of these things, remembers how they work, knows how they function, anything, it's manufactured by ARC. The model number is FL-1. Patent is 3,302,192, and the serial number is 1070. I've had it now for 2 years after I dumpster picked it, and it's got some. I haven't opened it yet. I think when I open it I'll find that these are triangular spaces and that this thing is compartmentalized. That's what I think I'll find. They're faded pretty badly. I imagine these were never designed for any UV light, and who knows where it was stored. But my thought was originally turning it into a floor lamp. It's screwed on a stand and had a clamp to like a banister railing, maybe. So there's probably a station somewhere in the school where it stood. It's gotten clobbered once, but I can tap that out, I think. I believe you pull this panel, access panel. So my thought was to pull this off and make it a floor-mounted lamp. And I've got, from All Electronics, I've got a light chaser set, and that's what I thought that I would use. It's just a driver board with relays, and I thought that I would have, it's pretty small. I can tuck it in here at the bottom, run it off of, you got boo-boo? What happened?
It's not bleeding anymore.
Oh, okay, it's not bleeding, it's alright. Running it off just a wall wart, ping, 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 so they would chase each other up and down, and then I realized that it's so big. I mean, it's got to be 3.5 feet, almost 4 feet long. The base would be tremendous just to hold it up. So now I'm kind of thinking about making it like a wall hanging, either pulling one of these side covers off and replacing it with wood, or just letting them face the wall. Put some rubber feet and then let it face the wall, and so you'd hang it off your wall, and it would still have 2 sides out, and for somebody's man cave kind of thing. I don't know, I need to know a little more about it, but first let's let's see what's inside. Ready, buddy? You see what this looks like on the inside. Fascinating. Whatever color. Oh, look at that. This, curious. It's colored tissue paper. That's what these things are. Colored tissue paper. Ooh, and it's fragile at this point. Colored tissue paper and a light diffuser. 25 watt. 130 volt. Wood. Compact fluorescents survive the cycle times. What do you think?
What do you think? That one.
If I didn't want to completely reconstruct the insides, if I didn't want to, I don't know if this thing's collectible or not. You know, you always see those Antiques Roadshows. Well, if you hadn't have changed the bulbs, it'd be worth $1 million. Anyways, so my original thought was to put in LEDs. A bunch of LEDs at each one. I wonder what screw-in LED bulbs with that base would cost.
Where do
I guess what I'm trying to solicit from the hive mind are opinions. If you know what it is, that's awesome. I'd love to learn more, if only to include that. This is purely for resale, and I need it out of my shop. I really do. It's in the way. So, you know, I'll have to replace this tissue paper. Otherwise, it looks like, provided I don't destroy it, leaving it in this configuration, I could just leave, you know, do it as is. My original thought would be to replace all the driving components, the fixtures in the compartments with LED, and then use an all electronics chaser kit, it's just a relay kit, to drive the LED bulbs. And then I was going to use different colored LEDs. I thought this stuff, from the outside, it looked like it was colored plastic. So I'll probably just, if I did that, I would pull all the tissue paper out and the LED chaser kit go down in the bottom. I think there's room for it down there. It'd be driven off of a 1 amp 9-volt wall wart, and the whole thing would run like that. Or if you guys think that this is some sort of, you know, semi-priceless sports memorabilia, then maybe I shouldn't be changing anything, at which point my kit, it only handles low voltage, so I'd have to either build a new kit somehow or a more complicated custom job. And I have that black power supply. I got enough relays in there. If I had to, I could do it. Use my 12-volt kit to drive the relays in that. But it would mean modifying everything inside. So I'm soliciting opinions. At this point, I can't even find anybody who can tell me what it is and how it works.
I'm painting.
Are you painting? Sounds more interesting what Daddy's doing, huh? Oh,
And that box.
you are a master painter, bud.
Daddy.
Isn't that cold up here?
No, it's warm out here.
Oh, because the furnace is on, huh? Or the wood stove's on.
The wood stove is on.
Can you say bye-bye to the people on the internet?